We are Spartans. We are college-bound.
Spartans are original, responsible, and determined. We are respectful, cooperative, and honest. We are leaders, not followers,
and role models for others. We don't count the hours in a day, but make the hours in a day count.
As Spartans, we understand that we make a better future by making better choices today.
We don't think about our future, we make it. When we communicate and work together, we will change the world.
Like Spartans, we face every battle, prepared, and we never back down.
We always make AWCPA proud. We are Spartans. We are college-bound.
There's so many benefits to having the high school students have their own laptops, to have their own computer. The most basic thing is an organizational level. All through my years, this is my 8th year teaching, and all through my years of teaching, having work available to the kids has always been the biggest problem. Having them keep notebooks and then they lose tests or they lose homework has always been a big problem. You know, you study for a test and kids say, well, I don't remember that because I don't have those notes. And what we've done from an organizational standpoint is all the netbooks have folders for all of their classes. And so when we're doing work in my class, if we're taking notes on a geography subject or we're doing a reading, they save their file right there. And so when it's time to do a review, when it's time to talk about concepts that we worked on the week before, I just tell them to pull up a file and all the kids click on it and it's right there. You don't have to have the sorting of the papers. You don't have to have the shuffle back to the lockers. So that, from an organizational standpoint, has been phenomenal. Another reason why it's great to have computers, as a geography teacher, there are so many resources immediately available at our kids' hands. I can do a quick search on some educational sites for some key websites, and then I have a website myself for my class, and I post those links, and then the kids can already be exploring about all kinds of things, disparity of wealth, population charts, and it's all accessible. And so as a teacher, it saves a lot of time, you know, going to libraries and bringing in books. We just have a huge amount of resources right there in their hands, since they all have wireless capabilities. And for the kids, you know, it means that they don't have to worry about whether they forgot something. If they have their laptop, it's available for them.
When we first got our netbooks at AWCPA, I was really excited because not only would I be able to use it at school, I would also be able to use it at home, so I'll be able to send in my work when I got done. So then it's just really amazing because now we can use internet and like ask our teachers questions when we're at home and we don't have to wait till the other day. And also when using the smart boards, it also helps us because we can see what's going around in the world. Like in history class, they show us pictures on the smart boards and we can see, actually visualize how it is in other places and not just read it from textbooks.
I think technology gives the chance to spice up the curriculum and make it more exciting for the kids. The way that they used to just turn in a poster board project and present in front of the classroom, now they have a chance to do student-made videos or use pictures to illustrate concepts that are more difficult to understand with just words. And then they also still have that opportunity to give their written word to show their understanding. The curriculum is just more exciting every day, I think, when you can put it through the computer. It increases student focus a lot.
As we started developing our restructuring model, we had a vision of our students being successful in a four-year institution. And knowing that as students move to college, they will have to be using computerized technology in their coursework, we thought it was important that all of our kids had that experience in their high school years. So we decided that each of our students should be assigned their own computer for their 4 years, and with some funds that we have at the present time, we purchased a computer for every one of our kids. With that, their teachers are regularly sending them assignments through the internet. We use a wide variety of educational software that students work on. And I think what I've noticed is, most importantly, our students are writing more with the technology that we're giving them than they were without the technology. I think we're going to see some significantly increased writing scores because of the amount of writing that kids do on a daily basis on their computers. We're really excited about what the technology has brought to our school and our kids.
I chose to teach at AWCPA as a 9th grade teacher, in large part because the students were guaranteed their own personal computer. I feel, after working in the AWCPA community for about 5 years now, I've seen kids going through our school system who have very little access to technology in their homes, as well as consistent access to internet, and that greatly impedes with their ability to compete with kids who are going to other high schools who have the technology in their home and potentially have it as personal computers in their schools as well. I strongly believe that today's students need to be computer literate and computer savvy in order to be successful once they get to college, once they leave our high school. At AWCPA, we are providing them with that opportunity to gain the skills that they need, the technology skills they need, because we're giving them those personal computers.
I think getting the netbooks was really good, and I think this because it helps you get more resources for your learning, and instead of dragging home all your textbooks, they have the textbooks online so you don't have to drag them home all the time. And it's also easier to type out your questions and answers and send them to your teacher than to write them all out and turn them in. And you can keep track of it more and more as you do more and more stuff.
I want to go to college. That's why I chose AWCPA.
So when I go to college, I really want to study earth science.
When I go to college, I want to study business.
When I go to college, I want to major in therapy.
The college I really like to go would be CU. The reason is because I've heard good things about architecture, and that's something that I'm really into.
I want to study journalism and major in being an English teacher when I go to CSU.
I know that I would like to study something in the medical fields.
I really want to major in business because I know that business is my strength.